Hey guys, now I finally took my time. I finally seen a movie that I want to see before making this video, and now is that time for the year. What am I doing? I'm finally making my best movies of 2017 video. I'm so excited because 2017 has been truly one of the best years for movies I've seen in so long. Like so many incredible, fantastic, all-time worthy films that came out this year, and there's so many great movies that some have to leave my top 15 and 20. So before we get to some of these movies, let's get some honorable mentions, which include Thor Ragnarok, All the Money in the World, The Post, Okja, Wind River, Detroit, and John Wick Chapter 2. Alright, let's begin the list. War for the Planet of the Apes, which is, I'll go far and say, one of the best conclusions to one of the best trilogies I've ever seen. I mean, a lot of people didn't like the fact that there wasn't a big war scene, big action scene, but I disagree. I feel like there was a great war to it, the conflict between the apes and the humans, and the character-driven motives. Like, this movie is such a character-driven story. There's such a great conflict inside of Caesar, what to do, this or that. Like, it's so great, such a beautiful story, beautiful moments, beautiful performances by Andy Serkis, who is truly Oscar worthy. He didn't get a nomination, obviously, but you get it. Like, he was so great in this movie. It had such an epic ending and everything. I love this movie, and while I don't think it's as memorable as I thought it was back in July, I still think it deserves a spot on this list. Lady Bird. Yes, I finally saw the movie. I didn't review it. I recently saw it using a screener, admittedly. The point is, while I don't think this is the 100% movie everyone made it out to be, I still think this is a truly great movie just because of its screenplay. Like, really, this is a movie that is 90 minutes long, and it wouldn't have it any longer. You somehow get to know so much about these characters by the end. It's crazy. You get to know the motives, the conflict, their backstory and everything, and it's done so beautifully. It's such a great coming out of age movie. Shows mother and daughter relationships so well. Like, such a great way. I've never really seen a movie do it. It's as good as Lady Bird. I, Tonya. This is a fantastic movie. One of the best Scorsese imitations I've ever seen. Really, the movie's intense, hilarious dark comedy. It has such a great direction and vision to it. Incredible performances by Margot Robbie, Allison Janney, who's getting the Oscar, and Sebastian Stan, which really, I'm shocked got no awards recognition for the movie. He is so great in this movie. Overall, a fantastic dark comedy that mixes intense drama throughout. The Florida Project. Now, this is one movie I saw one day, didn't expect much, and when I saw it, I was just like pretty much blown away. Like, really, the way the movie portrays childhood innocence is so great, unlike anything I've ever seen. It brought me back to those days of being a child. Once again, it was so great, but not just that, it's not just about the child. When it shows the perspectives of the adults, what they have to go through, the drama, it's so real. Like, I really felt like I was watching real people talking about real life problems. Like, it's such a great depiction of poverty, and it's so compelling. Baby Driver. Now, this is pretty much the best straight-up action movie of the year. Yeah, it's kind of a heist movie, but let's just say it's the best straight-up action movie of the year. Now, the story is what you come to expect, but really, every other aspect is so much fun. The direction by Edgar Wright, fantastic. Action scenes, awesome. Car chases, pretty much the best I've ever seen in the movie. The sound editing and the ending in general is fantastic. The style is so apparent, and this is pretty much a fantastic movie. The Disaster Artist. Now, it would be easy for this movie just to be like a parody of The Room, like make fun of it, make fun of Tommy Wiseau and Greg Sestero were making an atrocity of a movie that was so bad it's funny. And while to a degree it was that, it made fun of The Room so well, and the jokes were so good, but really in the end, they made a movie about somebody who wants to achieve their dreams. The way the movie depicts someone who wants to get their dreams come true, and the rejection they have to face, and the friendship, it's so beautiful. What the Franco brothers brought this movie is so great. Coco. Now, Pixar are continuing their win streak. Coco is such a beautiful movie with such great world building and animation, but be one thing, the animation and world building was great, but the story wasn't. But no, the story is fantastic. It's such a beautiful, well-told story. The characters are so memorable. In the last 10 minutes, man, they're so emotionally manipulative. But man, it really got to me. I mean, I love this movie so much. One of Pixar's best movies in years. Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. This is a fantastic movie that just got better the more I thought about it. I mean, really everything about the movie is so great. The theme and the story and the message is so great. The performances by Woody Harrelson, Frances McDormand, and Sam Rockwell are all Oscar worthy. They're so good in this movie. I mean, everything about it is so great, and this movie perfectly mixes dark comedy with drama. Logan, and this is the only comic book movie that's on my top 15, and good reason, because this movie is one of the best comic book movies ever come out since The Dark Knight and Avengers. Logan's a movie that doesn't really follow superhero tropes and just does its own thing. It has a super raw, dark, and intense story. This movie's rated R and made me think, okay, there's blood and gore, and you do get blood and gore, but it's used sparingly and used for the story. And this movie needs a rated R rating to really depict what this movie has to do, the drama and the conflict that has to go on with everybody. The Big Sick. Like, I love this movie so much. I mean, the best thing I say, this movie is real. Like, honestly, the screenplay, the dialogue, and the chemistry between Kumail Nanjiani and Zoe Kazan are so real that you feel like you're watching two people falling in love for the first time in front of your eyes. Like, I loved it so much. And when they bring in the other dynamics, like the Pakistani parent and, you know, Emily, you know, the girlfriend, you know, parents in this movie, they bring so much, another great dynamic and character dilemma in this movie. Like, it's so great, and the comedy works. It's a hilarious movie, and not just that, I related to this movie so much. Like, there's so much moments are like, oh my god, man, I've been there. I feel you. Like, there's so much to these moments that are in that movie, and I love it so much. Get Out, which is truly one of the movies that have been building buzz all year, and for good reason. This movie has such great social commentary. It's a metaphor for racism and slavery. Crazy to sound, and I cannot really explain more because I'd be spoiling, but I just need you guys going to this movie and know nothing because it's so great. The performances are fantastic. The script is so good. It's so clever. It's a funny movie also. Like, it's a great dark comedy also. And man, my boy Lil Rel Howery, man, like, he was such a great supporting performance. He stole every single scene he was in. And Jordan Peele directs the movie in such a great way. The Shape of Water, really, I gotta say, Guillermo del Toro directs one of the best movies of the entire year. Yeah, you know, this movie blew me away so much. I love this movie so much. The story, the characters, its themes, its messages, the visual to me, oh my god, the cinematography, the music, the set design, it's all wonderful, man. Sally Hawkins gives one of the best performances of the entire year. Michael Shannon, I wish he got way more recognition. Like, I can go on and on about how great of a movie this is, but I have a review on this movie, so you can check it out, basically. But this is a fantastic movie, and I'm so glad it could be the frontrunner in Best Picture. Call Me By Your Name. Now, I saw this movie like 2 weeks ago, and man, this movie has not left my head ever since. This is a movie that will stick with you, and this movie is so beautiful and so haunting that I love it so much. I loved every single moment. Like, this movie is truly cinematic poetry for the way it handles the story, the way it handles the relation between Armie Hammer and Timothée Chalamet, the way they fall in love. It's such an uplifting movie that it will pretty much wreck you by the end, by the last 3 minutes, which are, oh my god, they're still stuck in my head. Like, I loved this movie so much. Dunkirk. This is one of the greatest achievements I've ever seen. The movie's intense, visual, raw, like, oh my god. This movie's an hour and 40 minutes, and man, every single second I was on the edge of my seat, like, riveted. There's not much character moments, not much of anything. You really don't know much about the characters, but the thing is, Christopher Nolan trusts you to think, okay, they have somebody at home that to worry about everything. But really, the main situation is what they're in. It's Dunkirk War. There's bombs flying everywhere, there's bullets going through. They want to get out. Like, that's the thing. The race against time is so visceral. The score by Hans Zimmer, pretty much one of the best scores I've ever listened to. I swear, I frequently listen to that one score, and I frequently feel riveted all over again. Even of all that said, it didn't hold a candle to my #1 movie, which is Blade Runner 2049. I mean, oh my god, where can I start about this movie? Name me any other 2017 movie that every single little aspect was better than Blade Runner 2049. Like, holy shit. Every month's movie is a masterpiece. Masterwork. It's perfection by Denis Villeneuve. The story is incredible. It raises way more philosophical questions, like the original Blade Runner succeeded back in the day. Man, the character arc by Ryan Gosling is chilling. The performance by Ryan Gosling and De Armas and Harrison Ford are so underrated. Like, they are so great in this movie. The set and production design is beautiful. The sound design is so great. The score by Hans Zimmer also is fantastic. But one more thing. The fucking cinematography. Really, I gotta say it. Roger Deakins, if he does not win Best Cinematographer at the Oscars, I will never trust the Academy ever again. Like, literally, name me another 2017 movie where you can literally pause at any frame and be like, yep, art. Like, literally, every single frame of Blade Runner 2049 is something I could hang up on my wall and display as art. Like, really, I cannot get enough of it. Blade Runner 2049 is one of my new favorite movies, like, ever. Like, in my top 5 all time. 2049 takes what was amazing about the original and makes it perfection. Alright, that's it for my 2017 video. Now, I saw so many great movies, and some movies I missed, like Phantom Thread, because I wasn't in my theater nearby, but I still feel confident in my top 15. And I really gotta say, 2017 was such an incredible year for film. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a like, favorite, and click on the notification bar so you can be alerted whenever I make a new video. And please subscribe, and not just that, comment below and tell me what you thought of the videos. You can encourage me to make way more videos in the future. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video.